Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Yogah Karmasu Kaushalam.
Hello everyone, hope all of you are doing well and following the modules thoroughly. I am Anjali Asknani, your presenter for the day, and today we are going to discuss the topic Factors Affecting Consumer Buying Decision. Today in this session we are going to understand what are the factors that influence consumer buying decision. Let us first discuss the outcomes of the session. Here is a more detailed explanation with examples for each factor affecting the consumer buying decision process. Enhanced understanding of various factors that influence consumer buying decisions, insight into consumer motivations and needs that drive purchasing decisions, improved marketing strategies tailored to specific touchpoints and messages that resonate with consumers, targeted product development that better meets the needs and desires of target customers, personalization and customization of offerings, marketing messages and customer experiences. Let us elaborate each factor in detail one by one with examples. Let us first start with personal factors. Personal factors are individual characteristics that influence consumer buying decisions. These factors vary from person to person and can significantly impact their preferences, needs, and behaviors. Here are some personal factors in the consumer buying process along with examples. First comes age. Different age groups have distinct preferences and buying behaviors. For example, a teenager might be interested in fashion trends, music, and technology gadgets. Middle-aged adults may prioritize family-related products such as household appliances or insurance policies, while older adults may focus on health-related products and services such as dietary supplements or retirement plans. The second point is gender. Men and women often have different preferences and purchasing patterns. For instance, women may be more likely to buy cosmetics, clothing and accessories. Men might show a higher interest in automotive products, electronics or sports-related items. Then comes occupation. A person's occupation can influence their purchasing decisions based on their specific needs related to their work. For example, a chef may prioritize purchasing high-quality kitchen equipment and ingredients, while an office worker might invest in ergonomic furniture or productivity software. The next point is income. Income level plays a crucial role in determining purchasing power and affordability. Different income groups have varying purchasing behaviors. For instance, high-income individuals may opt for luxury products, premium services and high-end brands, while lower-income individuals may prioritize budget-friendly options and focus only on essential items. Another important point is lifestyle. Consumer lifestyles reflect their values, interests and activities which affect their buying decisions. Some examples include health-conscious individuals may invest in gym memberships, organic food products or fitness equipment, while outdoor enthusiasts may purchase camping gear, hiking equipment or adventure travel packages. Another point is personality. Personality traits can influence consumer preferences and brand choices. Some examples include extroverted individuals might be more inclined towards socializing and attending events which can lead to purchases like party supplies or event tickets, while individuals with an adventurous personality may be more likely to try new products or engage in risky activities such as extreme sports. The next point is knowledge and experience. Consumers' knowledge about a product or service and their past experiences influence their buying decisions. For example, a tech-savvy consumer with extensive knowledge about smartphones may consider specifications, features, and user reviews before making a purchase. Positive past experiences with a particular brand can lead to brand loyalty and repeat purchases. It is important to note that while personal factors play a significant role in consumer buying decisions, they are often intertwined with other external and psychological factors. Therefore, a comprehensive understanding of all these factors is crucial for businesses to effectively target their marketing efforts and meet consumer needs. The next factor that impacts consumer buying decision process is psychological factors. Psychological factors play a crucial role in influencing consumer buying decisions. These factors are related to an individual's thoughts, perceptions, motivations, attitudes, and beliefs. Understanding these psychological factors can help businesses tailor their marketing strategies and messages to appeal to consumers. Here are some psychological factors that affect the consumer buying decision process along with examples. The first one is perception. Perception refers to how consumers interpret and make sense of the information they receive. It influences how they perceive brands, products, and marketing messages. For example, a consumer may perceive a high-priced product as a symbol of quality and prestige, leading them to make a purchase. A product with attractive packaging and branding may create a positive perception, increasing the likelihood of purchase. Another point is motivation. Motivation refers to the underlying needs and desires that drive consumer behavior. Consumers seek to fulfill various motives through their purchases. Some examples include a consumer motivated by the need for self-esteem and recognition may purchase luxury items or designer brands. A consumer motivated by the need for convenience and time saving may opt for ready-to-eat meals or online shopping. The third point is attitudes and beliefs. Attitudes are consumers' evaluations and feelings towards a brand, product, or service. Beliefs are the opinions and assumptions consumers hold about them. These attitudes and beliefs influence buying decisions. Examples include a positive attitude towards environmentally friendly products may lead a consumer to choose brands that prioritize sustainability. A belief that a particular brand provides superior customer service may influence a consumer's decision to make a purchase from that brand. Then comes learning and experience. Consumers' learning processes and past experiences impact their buying decisions. Positive experiences build trust and loyalty, while negative experiences can deter future purchases. Let us discuss some examples. A consumer who had a positive experience with a certain brand's product may develop brand loyalty and continue purchasing from that brand. Negative reviews or word-of-mouth experiences can discourage consumers from buying a particular product or service. Then comes personality. Personality traits can influence consumer preferences and buying behaviors. Different personality types may be attracted to different products or brands. Let us again discuss with examples. Individuals with an outgoing and social personality may be more inclined to purchase products that facilitate socializing, such as party supplies or event tickets. Individuals with a need for uniqueness may seek out niche or exclusive products that align with their individuality. The next point is emotions. Emotions can significantly impact consumer buying decisions. Positive emotions such as joy or excitement can lead to impulsive purchases, while negative emotions such as fear or guilt can drive consumers to seek solutions. Let us include some examples. Emotional advertising campaigns that evoke happiness or nostalgia may create a desire to purchase a product associated with those emotions. Consumers feeling guilty about their eating habits may be motivated to buy healthier food options or fitness products. Understanding and catering to these psychological factors can help businesses create targeted marketing campaigns, design appealing products, and provide a positive customer experience. By appealing to consumers' perceptions, motivations, attitudes, and emotions, businesses can influence their buying decisions and build long-term relationships with customers. Another factor that impacts consumer buying decision process is social factor. Social factors are external influences that impact consumer buying decisions. These factors are related to an individual's interactions with their social environment like family, friends, reference groups, culture, and societal norms. Understanding these social factors is crucial for businesses to effectively target their marketing efforts and tap into consumers' social influences. Here are some social factors that affect the consumer buying decision process along with examples. First is family. Family plays a significant role in shaping consumer behavior and preferences. Family members' opinions, recommendations, and shared needs can influence buying decisions. For example, parents may make purchasing decisions for their children considering their needs and preferences. Spouses may influence each other's buying decisions such as choosing household appliances or vehicles. Then comes reference groups. Reference groups are social groups that individuals identify with or aspire to be a part of. Consumers often seek validation and conformity with these groups, which can influence their buying decisions. Examples include friends and peers. Recommendations and opinions from friends can significantly impact consumer choices, such as choosing restaurants, fashion brands, or entertainment options. Then comes online communities and influencers. Consumers may be influenced by the preferences and recommendations of online communities, social media influencers, or celebrities. Next, culture and subculture. Culture refers to the shared beliefs, values, customs, and behaviors of a particular group of people. Subcultures are smaller groups within a broader culture that have distinct preferences and norms. These cultural and subcultural influences affect consumer buying decision. Examples include cultural norms like food preferences, clothing styles, and celebrations can influence consumer choices. For instance, certain foods or beverages may be popular within specific cultural or ethnic groups. Next comes subcultures. Subcultures such as sports enthusiasts, gamers, or music fans may have specific preferences and buying behaviors related to their interests. Then comes social class. Social class refers to the economic and social standing of individuals in society. Consumers belonging to different social classes may have different buying behaviors and preferences. Their examples include high-income individuals may have a preference for luxury products and premium services driven by status and exclusivity, while lower-income individuals may prioritize budget-friendly options and value for money. Then comes opinion leaders. Opinion leaders are individuals who have expertise, knowledge, or influence in specific domains. Their recommendations and endorsements can significantly impact consumer decisions. For example, industry experts. Their positive reviews and recommendations of products or services can influence consumer choices. Then comes influencers and celebrities. Their endorsements and associations with brands can sway consumer preferences and buying decisions. Next comes social media and online reviews. Social media platforms and online review websites have become influential sources of information and recommendations. Consumers often rely on user-generated content and reviews to make informed decisions about purchases. Examples include positive or negative reviews on websites like Amazon or Yelp can shape consumer perceptions and influence buying decisions. Social media platforms allow consumers to seek opinions and recommendations from their online networks, influencing their choices. By considering these social factors, businesses can develop marketing strategies that align with consumers' social influences, leverage the power of word of mouth, and create brand loyalty within specific social groups. Next comes cultural factors. Cultural factors play a significant role in influencing consumer buying decisions. Culture refers to the shared beliefs, values, customs, and behaviors of a particular group of people. It shapes individuals' perceptions, preferences, and consumption patterns. Understanding cultural factors is crucial for businesses to effectively market their products or services and cater to the diverse needs and preferences. Here are some cultural factors that affect the consumer buying decision process along with examples. First is cultural norms and values. Cultural norms are the accepted behaviors and practices within a society, while values are the fundamental beliefs held by individuals within that culture. These norms and values influence consumer behavior and choices. Some examples include dietary preferences. In some cultures, certain food are considered taboo while others are staple items. For instance, beef is highly valued in some Western cultures while it may be culturally inappropriate in Hindu or Buddhist cultures. Dressing styles. Cultural norms dictate appropriate attire for different occasions. For example, traditional clothing may be expected at religious ceremonies or cultural festivals. Next is subcultures. Subcultures are smaller groups within a broader culture that have distinct preferences, behaviors, and consumption patterns. Subcultural influences can affect consumer buying decisions. Let us discuss some examples. First is ethnic subcultures. Consumers belonging to different ethnic backgrounds may have specific preferences for products or services that cater to their cultural heritage. Then comes generational subcultures. Each generation has its unique values and preferences. For instance, millennials may have different buying behaviors compared to baby boomers. The third point is symbols and rituals. Symbols and rituals are meaningful representations of cultural beliefs and practices. Consumers often associate certain products or brands with cultural symbols and engage in rituals related to consumption. Examples include national flags or emblems. Consumers may prefer products that are associated with their country's symbol as a display of patriotism or national identity. Cultural festivals. Consumers may engage in specific buying behaviors during cultural festivals like purchasing gifts or traditional items. The fourth important point is language and communication. Language is an essential aspect of culture and influences consumer behavior. The choice of language and communication styles in marketing campaigns can impact consumer preferences. Examples include product labeling and advertising in the local language. Consumers may feel more connected to products that are labeled or advertised in their native language as it reflects their cultural identity. Cultural nuances in communication. Different cultures may respond differently to communication styles, humor, or visual cues. Adapting marketing messages to align with cultural preferences can enhance consumer engagement. Fifth, cultural influences on brand perception. Cultural factors shape how consumers perceive brands and their associations. Certain brands may have cultural meanings and connotations that influence consumer preferences. Examples include luxury brands. Luxury brands often leverage cultural associations with wealth, status, and exclusivity. Consumers may choose luxury brands to project their social status. Then come ethical and sustainable brands. Consumer may align themselves with brands that reflect their cultural values such as environmental sustainability or fair trade practices. The sixth important point is cultural sensitivity. Businesses need to be culturally sensitive and aware of cultural norms to avoid cultural misinterpretations or offensive marketing. Failing to understand and respect cultural factors can negatively impact brand reputation and consumer relationships. By considering these cultural factors, businesses can adapt their marketing strategies, product offerings, and brand messaging to resonate with consumers' cultural values, beliefs, and preferences. This approach can help build trust, loyalty, and strong brand-consumer connections. Another important factor that plays a crucial role is economic factors. Economic factors play a vital role in influencing consumer buying decisions. These factors are related to financial conditions, income levels, and economic environment in which consumers operate. Understanding economic factors helps businesses tailor their pricing strategies, promotional activities, and product offerings to meet consumer needs. Here are some economic factors that affect the consumer buying decision process along with examples. First is income. Consumer income level is one of the primary economic factors that influence buying decisions. Income determines the purchasing power of consumers and their ability to afford different products or services. Examples include high-income individuals may have more disposable income, allowing them to afford luxury goods, premium services, or high-end brands, while lower-income individuals may prioritize budget-friendly options and essential items. Second comes employment and job stability. Employment status and job stability impact consumer buying decisions. Job security and income stability influence consumer confidence and willingness to spend. For example, during periods of economic uncertainty or high unemployment rates, consumers may become more cautious and reduce discretionary spending. While stable employment and income growth may lead to increased consumer spending and investment in big-ticket items. Third important point is inflation and cost of living. Inflation and the cost of living affect consumer buying decisions by influencing the price of goods and services. Consumers may adjust their spending patterns based on price changes. For example, during times of high inflation, consumers may cut back on discretionary purchases or switch to more affordable alternatives. Rising cost of housing, utilities, or healthcare may impact consumers' budget allocation and discretionary spending. Then comes interest rates and credit availability. Interest rates and access to credit impact consumer borrowing and spending behavior. Higher interest rate can discourage borrowing, while lower rates can encourage consumer spending. For example, low interest rates can incentivize consumers to make large purchases such as homes, vehicles using credit. High interest rates, on the other hand, like on credit cards or loans, may discourage consumers from making certain purchases or taking on additional debt. Then comes economic outlook and consumer confidence. The overall economic climate and consumer confidence levels influence buying decisions. Positive economic indicators can increase consumer optimism and willingness to spend. For example, during periods of economic growth, consumers may be more inclined to make discretionary purchases and invest in non-essential goods or experiences. Economic recessions or financial crisis can lead to reduced consumer confidence and a focus on essential purchases only. Then comes government policies and taxes. Government policies, regulations, and tax structures can impact consumer spending patterns. Changes in tax rates or government incentives can influence consumer decisions. For example, tax incentives for specific products or services such as energy efficient appliances or renewable energy installations can encourage consumer purchases in those areas. While changes in sales tax rates or import tariffs can affect the final price of products, potentially influencing consumer choices. Understanding the economic factors that influence consumer buying decisions enables businesses to adapt their strategies, pricing, and promotions accordingly. By considering consumers' income levels, job stability, inflation rates, interest rates, and economic outlook, businesses can align their offerings with consumer affordability and value propositions. Then we move to situational factors. The first one is physical environment. The ambience, layout, and aesthetics of a store or shopping environment can influence consumer purchasing decisions. Pleasant music, attractive displays, or a well-designed store layout can positively impact the buying experience. Then comes time constraints. Urgency or time sensitivity may lead consumers to make quick purchase decisions. For example, during limited time sales or promotions, consumers may be more inclined to make a purchase to take advantage of the time-limited offer. Availability of alternatives. The presence of alternative products or brands influences consumer decision making. Availability of alternatives. The presence of alternative products or brands influences consumer decision making. When consumers have multiple options to choose from, they are more likely to engage in a thorough evaluation process to select the best alternative that meets their needs and preferences. Understanding these factors help businesses and marketers tailor their strategies to specific consumer segments, ensuring that their products, messaging, and overall customer experience align with consumer needs and preferences. Let us go through the summary of the session. Throughout the session, we discuss various factors that influence consumer buying decisions. These factors can be categorized into personal, psychological, social, cultural, and economic factors. Here is a summary of the key points that we've discussed today. First, personal factors. Age, gender, occupation, income, lifestyle, personality, and knowledge or experience all shape consumers' preferences, needs, and behaviors. Second is psychological factors. Perception, motivation, attitudes, beliefs, learning, experience, personality, and emotions play a significant role in consumer decision making. Social factors. Family, reference groups, culture, subculture, social class, opinion leaders, and social media influence consumers' choices and buying decisions. Then comes cultural factors. Cultural norms, values, symbols, rituals, subcultures, language or communication, and cultural influences on brand perception may impact consumer preferences and behavior. Fifth is economic factors. Income, employment, job stability, inflation, cost of living, interest rates, credit availability, economic outlook, consumer confidence, and government policies and taxes all influence consumer purchasing power and spending patterns. Understanding these factors helps businesses tailor their marketing strategies, product offerings, pricing, and promotional activities to meet consumer needs effectively. By considering consumers' personal characteristics, psychological influences, social interactions, cultural backgrounds, and economic conditions, businesses can develop targeted approaches to attract and satisfy their target audience. So, all these were the factors that impact a consumer's buying decision process. Hope you could follow all the factors properly and hope you enjoyed the session. See you in the next session. Thank you.